signs as well, but certainly they're not really able to. And overall, just take a look at the absolute mayhem. Seems like in Milta, they do have a little bit of X and even one more in the school vicinity. But now, one team you really want to see is going to be INES taking that chicken dinner. And certainly, it might be a little bit tough taking a look at the positioning. Of course, it's a little bit outside the circle as well. But overall, they will have to make the rotation inside.
Yeah, they will have to. But right now, Georgia's still in contention, still inside the zone. So it's not going to be a huge problem for the boys from INES. But what I'm really worried about is the traffic around Rozhok. So now considering the fact that Blood Legions are in such a high, are held in such high regards, I think they might just become some easy targets to a lot of teams that are down below that do not really have a good chance of making it to the top 3. So I'm really worried as to how are they going to deal with it. But by the looks of it, by the way we've seen Blood Legion playing, I think they might have a few tricks up their sleeve. Because after the Miramar match and suddenly they come into Erangel, they show no mercy to their opponents. They just wipe down the existence of every single player from Team Max. So as we take a look over here, IPGX. So now these are the lads that have also taken over the squad house just beside that tiny little bridge towards the western side of Rozhok. And that Clutch, well, he's getting a few knocks here and there, and he's been one of those very instrumental members for this squad, clutching it out whenever necessary. But with INES getting that one beautiful knock and also one kill confirmed, they would want to push, they would want to take control and maybe dominate thereafter.
Indeed, this is the INES we all want to see. The early aggression coming in and completely decimating. It's going to be IPG4, our Dictator, going down early this time. But now, certainly the kill finish hasn't come in through, as they are. I feel like they are just baiting for the other teammates as well to, make sure that they come back and get them res. But certainly that's not going to be happening anytime soon. But now, it does certainly seem like INES are just going to be contesting this compound, as they have a really decent amount of position going inside the circle as well, but penalized by the water movement, and that's definitely going to be dropping down your speed by way much. But overall, certainly taking a look at the kill feed as well, it seems like Sincere is going to be managing to get a knock, and certainly is not going to be able to finish him down that easily. But it seems like Satan has spotted the INES squad there, but certainly not really able to connect much of the shots over there, as we take a look at INES also playing as safe as they can, but beautiful knock coming from Satan.
Yeah, it did come in, but the point is that it's just going to take down those vests and will, of course, only utilize out that first hit coming in there. Nothing more really happening from that knock, because you cannot really...
Also the helmet.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much, I think it was a knock on the chest, so it was not a headshot. So a few damage here and there. Yeah, Gajor has lost some of it, but, it's a level 2 helmet, so it still stands, at least for one more fight, is where he can afford to use that helmet, to be honest.
Take a look at the circle shift.
So this is what I was talking about. If the circle, if the circle throws the curveball right onto you're going to be in a whole world of trouble. Now INES has secured a very good spot inside that one knock, but not really being converted into a kill. I make that 2 over here, but INES, what do we see? They're going on and they're going for the push on towards the boys at boys off rather ERZ-TRZ.
Indeed, they are. But now it certainly seems like INES is going to be wiping the existence of ERZ-TRZ. And there we go, the elimination with only 2 kills coming in. ERZ-TRZ getting eliminated in those early phases as well on 10th position. That's certainly not that good. As we take a look at INES also standing tall like a wall right inside their house as well. But now it seems like overall situation over here, taking a look at INES, they do know that there are so many squads in the nearby vicinity. They do know God's Reborn is right next to them as well. And even right in front of them, there is another squad. It's going to be A1 1952. Now, the nades are tickling in through, but are they going to be doing enough damage though? Certainly the nades are way off as we take a look at Lagwan. Fuad.
This game, wiping out the existence of Blood Legion, shutting down their rat over here. As Salu, he does not door, and the other Atomic rather going in from the right, trying to apply that extra bit of a pressure. But this is where INES
take a look at the push.
Yeah, they are actually pushing in onto SLX. Ironic, they were kind of in the dark about this positioning, but they somehow managed to bring them back to safety. But the danger is still looming over their heads.
Indeed, the danger is still looming as we take a look at Sketch. He does know if he's going to be stepping out. A rookie mistake coming from Noni, not checking any of those angles inside the house. and certainly goes for Execute Fire as well, but Execute in those backlines trying his best to provide cover for Sketch, and even Sigfly also going down in the process as well, but Sigfly is going to get back up as we take a look. Beautiful nade placement coming in, and Execute 69 has been taken down as well. Now it's all down to Stranger and Sigfly, Satan and Sigfly. How long are they going to be able to hold it off, though? That's going to be a massive question, because the fearless aggression from INES certainly is going to be scary to deal with against. And over here, Ironic barely holding on Sigfly and Satan, trying their best to, deal enough damage as much as they can, as we take a look at Clutch taking one of the off angle, and seem like Clutch is just not scared of anyone. Even Gajar just going to be aggressing right inside, and seems like this time INES has had enough.
Yeah, they certainly had, but right now Satan is not going to give up without putting up a fight over there. Newt just, spraying down with the storming gun, but there you come. Sigfly really coming out from the flank angles, trying to get that beautiful knock, but Satan getting taken down from Salu, who was going to get another engagement, and again getting the final confirmation. Was that with a DBS? No, that was with an Uzi, as INES have managed to wipe out the existence of SLX Ironic, and now that is how a team is supposed to push. Very well coordinated.
Well, but now, but Magneto, you are not going to be withstand the damage for a long time, and of course, yep, the final rotation is going to be coming in through. Magneto barely making it, and certainly not getting contested. Of course, his teammate is going to be there in the backlines as well, providing him that extra cover. As we take a look, Dragon going to be securing his kills onto Gajor there, and certainly INES are in a world of trouble. As we take a look, Salu YT barely surviving outside the circle as well. He's going to be are heading towards Las Leonas as well, and seems like Centric is also going towards Impala, which is a pretty interesting choice coming in from here. But now, taking a look at the circle shift, it's going to be siding and favoring towards the team near El Pozo, and it's going to be IPGX.
Well, quite an interesting circle, to be honest, the western one. Now, ramming their vehicles onto its compounds where different squads are. But this is a map where they get enough room to fight, enough room to rotate. So this is the map there where they can really go bloodthirsty and can go after the squads.
I mean, yeah, still a little bit of questionable, point you actually made there. I mean, of course, going bloodthirsty in a map like Miramar might get you caught off guard in those open grounds as well sometimes. And when you're trying to make these rotations onto the fights, that might be your, game over right there. But certainly, yeah, they might go bloodthirsty, as you were saying, if only they are in those close premises of that squad, of course. But overall, situations might turn out in anyone's favors, and only time can be telling how each and every single team is going to be playing it out. But of course, INES, if they keep on showing the consistent performance they are showing since those previous games as well, maximum or the minimum size, the fights are going to be happening way too much, and the mayhem is going to be caused anytime soon. But now, over there, Stranger barely surviving from IPG4 Arc, barely going to be making himself safe inside the circle as well. But now it seems like Gyro and Ryan are going to be trying their best to actually contest down the members of INES. As we take a look, Gajor and his teammate has also went down. Now it's only down to that one last man standing. It's going to be Salu, but is he going to be able to get the res onto him? That's going to be a massive question coming in, a massive question erupting inside our minds as we take a look. TRC does have that safe compounds going up for themselves, but now holding on to my words for a moment, a main man Gyro has went down from the backlines. It's going to be Yashiro putting
perfect coming in from the place of Blood Legion, but right now Satan 69, he's got his eyes onto Salu and has managed to secure that mark. Will of course want to convert it into a kill, but you can see him getting into cover in the right nick of time. But Stranger, he's one with the nature right now, and one good Kren I think might take down maybe New, and well, Mamba too much in the open, finally being taken down. SLX Ironic, they are starting to step up in those final few moments as the 6th circle is about to close in, and Strange is just pushing in from the back lines, getting those kills happening in their favor up until the point Gajor, the last surviving member, manages to secure the kill.
Indeed, now it's all down to these three teams. It's going to be Ironic, of course.